right, so we'll just recap quick. You guys made your way back into Phandelver, and you got a few little quests, little job offers from not only Harbin Wester, the town master, but also Darren Eatermath. He was like an old retired adventurer who had a couple quests that you guys could help him out with. Apparently, he knew Reyna when she was a kid. So Therese was following the trail of what was his name? Brunner Axbiter, the head of an orc warband that kind of made its way through the region. So after hearing that there were some orcs outside of Phandelver, a few miles away, this is where you guys ended up in the area known as Wyvern Tor. It was an old outcropping, old cave where centuries ago dragons took roost. Now it's just a place where apparently this orc warband has been hiding out. You guys made your way across the ravine and stormed the cave entrance where you fought a few orcs. Kind of had a little bit of a rough battle, but in the end you scared two of them off deeper into the cave. And this is where we're going to pick it up. So we're going to take Cora and we're going to put her in the back. She's going to stand guard at the mouth of the cave.
Very important job.
Okay.
Don't forget, we pin-cushioned the ogre?
Yeah, so you guys took out the ogre. You actually did a smart play by drawing him out. Not that you knew he was in there, but yeah, you drew out the ogre, took care of him. You guys also took care of Brugor, the big, mean-looking orc leader who had a necklace full of animal teeth. Maybe that's why the other two ran off? I'm not sure. So what do you guys do? You want to press deeper into the cave?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good looking team. Uncle Gabs is ready.
Uncle Gabs.
Feel free to lead the way.
I'll
probably trail behind you guys.
He squints his eyes at you suspiciously. Alright, this one time, I feel like I owe it to you. Did we loot these orcs?
Or try to.
Oh,
No, you
we
didn't.
can. Not yet.
I do try to loot said orcs.
All right, so you kind of like take a couple minutes and rifle through some of these guys' pockets, and you do find 40 copper, a few little trinkets. Like you find like a shiny looking rock and like a rock that's in the shape of a heart.
I take the necklace of teeth and give it to Therese.
Oh,
She's
thanks.
the orc hunter, right? Or was it Reyna? Are you both orc hunters?
Yeah, kind of.
Nice. This should be easy then.
Therese can have them because she's always trying to kill things, so.
Yeah, it's true. Goblins is
Goblins and orcs are enemies.
Yeah. Just bully those small green children. I guess we get 5 copper each too.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Alright, Gammy's gonna keep going into this cave here.
Okay, one hand on the torch and the other preparing an eldritch blast.
That's right.
Gabby walks deeper into the cave. As the cave kind of opens up into a chamber, you see a bunch of makeshift cots and sleeping rolls on the ground. You see, you don't see the orcs that kind of ran off, but you do see in the corner of this chamber a little makeshift ladder that kind of leads up to the surface.
Is that a chest?
Oh yes, so Therese, you do notice the chest in the northern part of the cave.
Can I open it?
You sure can. So yeah, you go and open the chest, and it seems to be this kind of little treasure hoard that the orcs were kind of holding back in here. So as soon as you open up, you see there's a nice little variety of. There's 130 gold. There's
Ooh.
260 silver.
Okay.
But on top of that, you also find, Therese, something interesting to you. It kind of stands out. It's a small, like onyx kind of black rock. It's got these strange runes on the side of it, and you also, like, as you kind of pick it up and look at it, it also has what looks like paw prints and wings etched into the side of it.
Huh. Anyone? I don't know, Gabby, can you do like detect magic or something too? Or
Gabby does not have detect magic. I don't have detect magic, Therese, but I can try to identify it with one of my. I just realized that I'm only good at stealing stuff.
Oh.
He just realized.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm only good at steal stuff.
Would I be able to identify it at all?
You could go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Oh god, my Arcana is like...
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not gonna be the greatest, but.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just by looking at it, like, you've kind of heard about these sort of things, similar to like a ring of like spell storing. You do kind of feel like this particular artifact has some sort of stored magical properties to it, just by looking at the runes and things. But you probably don't know exactly what it would be, but it's definitely not your average rock that you might want to hold on to it.
Okay. Yeah, so I pocket it.
Yeah, maybe we'll be able to find someone in town. Oh yeah, I think Therese asked if there's anything else.
Oh, yeah, you just got the 130 gold, the 260 silver, and the strange rock with the runes on it.
Okay. Do we want to split the gold up now, or I can hold on to it?
Now is reasonable, in case one of us goes down. Not that one of us will go down.
Let's see, 260 gold. 260.
Yeah,
So 140 gold divided by 4, so 40 each. And 260 silver? So
yeah,
said
that works.
So 260 divided by 4, I can't do math. It's about 70, I guess.
I don't care if it's exact. I mean, you guys are gonna have quite a few opportunities to spend it anyway.
70's good.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
All right. So besides that, you guys are kind of like looking around at this this lit up cavern now that Gabby's kind of looking around, and you notice there's like a pile. You see a pile of like wanted posters that says Brugger, Axe Biter, and it almost looks like they were using it as like firewood, like kindling and stuff.
Is there anything in this corner over here?
Yeah, it's so you start looking through some of the crates, and there's some like food stuff. There's some fruit, some vegetables, and things like that that you can tell that they've been lifted off of wagons and farmers throughout the area. But yeah, you also see the tunnel kind of opens up further deeper into the mountain.
I'm gonna look into. It looks like there's another pathway up here.
Yeah, I'll just reveal the whole thing. You guys, I mean, the cavern's not too much longer. You like slowly make your way around the cavern, kind of clearing it out.
Oh, okay.
We won't waste too much time in this, but you guys do find another little treasure chest, kind of stashed away in the back of the cave.
Gabby does open it.
Ooh, as Gabby opens it, you hear like this kind of like something kind of like clinking around in there. And as you open it up, you find 2 potions of healing and a potion of fire breath. And a potion of invisibility. So yeah, Gabby, you've seen some
Ooh.
of these potions before in your time.
I'm so happy about this, but there is a car horn outside right now. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Alright, he takes the potions. I guess I give both healing potions to Therese. And I say,
Okay.
yeah, you can do whatever you want with these. Keep them or use them now.
Okay. I'll wait to use them. I'll just keep them.
Yeah. And I don't have any dark vision, guy. I can't see in. I don't say I don't have any dark vision. I say I can't see in the dark. So one of you should hold on to this invisibility potion. He looks like he really doesn't want to let go of it, though.
Can I take it?
Heck yeah!
Yay.
The last one is fire breath, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Gabby holds on to that one.
That one's pretty fun. All right, so at this point, you guys kind of like are pretty confident that you cleared out the cave. You saw the little ladder leading up to the surface, where you can kind of assume that the other two orcs just said like, "F this, we're out of here." But so, I mean, at this point, if I were you guys, this would probably seem like a good place to take a little rest.
Okay. Short or long?
And this is where, like I said, normally it would be a short rest, but I'll let you guys take a long rest here, since
Yay.
you guys can take a long rest, and you can actually level up.
Wow.
Yay.
Can we ask Cora to keep a lookout again?
Yeah, Cora's keeping a lookout.
Nice.
Yeah, Beastmaster time.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Wait, how do I figure out my companion?
Oh well, we'll deal with that in a minute. I'll make you a token.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I want a companion too. I was thinking about the closet though. I saw that the imp is basically better, but the closet. I feel like it fits my disgusting hag patron.
Yeah, that's true. Are they considered tiny? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, they just look creepy.
I think you can look at them in the information tab. I'm gonna say Gabby really wants an imp, and then he does the spell, and a closet shows up, and it's basically just sent by the matron to keep an eye on him.
He's like, damn it.
Mom.
Mom, why? So as you guys are working on leveling up your characters, I'm going to read ahead a little bit. So you guys, you rest for the long night, and you wake up in the morning. Therese, you find yourself being woken up to the feeling of this this kind of scratchy tongue, kind of something licking the side of your face. And as you wake up and kind of like rub your eyes and you look, and here's this great beast standing in front of you. It's a panther. It is a familiar sight to you, but yet the sight is somewhat different. It looks like your pet that you remember. What was his name?
His name was Samuel.
Samuel the panther.
Mhm.
But this version of Samuel, he has these runes kind of all throughout his fur. You see these gray streaks of these similar runes that match the stone that you picked up. And as you kind of look into his eyes, he looks like the cat that you remember, but a little bit changed, something different with him. So now you can summon Samuel at will, and if he goes down in combat, you can take a short rest and he'll come back.
Oh, that's so awesome.
He's like a ghost panther.
Oh, that's so cute. No, sorry. I actually used I had a cat who passed away last year. His name was Samuels.
Aw.
Wow.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Kind of emotional. Give me a second.
Take
Okay.
Is Samuel ever a Sammy, or is it just Samuel?
I always called him Samuel.
Cool.
It's much
But
more
you can call
proper.
him Sam if you want to.
Alright, I guess Gabby goes up to the panther and is like, "Hi, Sammy," and then it doesn't like it, and it's like, "Okay, Samuel."
Yeah, I guess my character's thrilled and gives it a hug and uh, still a little suspicious of what the item was or if it's like completely real or not. Suspicious of the intent of the spirit animal. I don't know what do you call it, I guess. So, but still happy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should not call him Samuel just because it's still kind of.
You can name him whatever you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll call him something. I'll just call him Sephiroth. That's my other cat.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's okay. Sephiroth carries. Alright. I guess I finished my rest and I changed my disguise invocation to the armor invocation because I realize now that I must step it up. So now I have a higher AC pretty much always, and I also try to summon my familiar.
Can sorcerers get familiars too? Or it's just warlocks?
I think sorcerers can as well.
Okay, cool.
I've heard that technically anyone can if you take Magic Initiate feature and take Find Familiar spell.
All right, so yeah, you guys cleared up this orc cave. What do you guys want to do? Head back to town. Here's some of your options. Yeah, head back to town. You also heard about the Darren Adermath was talking about, kind of close to this area where the location of Old Owl Well is.
Probably makes sense to go there, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Have we not checked out where the orcs ran to?
Oh,
True.
do you think we could track them?
Like, where did they even go?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
I was just showing you the map, but if you guys want to hunt down those last couple orcs, you certainly can.
Oh, yeah, there's no need. We got the main guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just, very curious about where they went.
Mm-hmm.
So on the map, you guys are. Let's see. There are certain things that are blacked out on your map.
I see the entire thing.
Yeah, you don't see all this stuff.
You
Unless I
dark
put you all on the map. Okay, so where you guys are, you're actually just south of where Old Owl Well is. So you're down here somewhere. It's technically where you guys were, down in some valley down here for Wyvern Tor. So yeah, you guys can either head back to Phandelver and collect your reward and speak to Sildar some more, look for Gundren. You have the Old Owl Well quest. You have what else did you get? I think that's it. I know Cora had some stuff to do, but we'll worry about that next time.
Well, we're that far. We might as well keep going to hold out well.
And that's where the necromancers.
You got it.
So,
Oh boy. I'm ready to face Hernan Cost if you are.
Hopefully we're strong enough.
Hey, maybe, I don't like the matron either. And the Quasi gives me a weird look. So maybe we can work something out with him. Who knows?
Okay. Yeah, I'll rely on your charisma then for that.
Oh boy, that's a save or suck kind of throw. All right, I guess we set off on the yellow brick road.
All right, head north to the place of Old Owl Well, where rumors that the miners in the area are being scared off by some undead creatures kind of wandering the hills. Gabby kind of knew about this location as he heard about the necromancer who was kind of set up in this area. But as you guys kind of crest over a low ridge, you spy the crumbling ruins of an old watchtower. It stands just amidst the hills. The place is so old that the walls are only mounds of rubble enclosing a kind of courtyards of sorts. But it's got these adjacent, like parts of a tower that are kind of like all throughout this area. So there's kind of not a direct line of sight of what's going on in the courtyard, even though like most of the walls have come down. There's like parts of the tower all around this area. But as you get closer over the hill and you see just past the walls inside the courtyard is what's left of the old Owl Well tower. It was kind of a lookout tower over this area with an old, I don't know why there'd be this random well out there, actually. When I think about it, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But anyway, so you guys make your way over this thing, and as you kind of approach the ruins here, over some of the walls, you see the top of an old tent, a colorful tent kind of been set up in the center of this courtyard. You can see the red tent kind of poking up above the ruins. You're probably about 100, 200 yards away, just all along the trail before you get any closer. What do you guys want to do?
I probably, I don't know, I'd scout it. I mean, or, stand back and observe to figure out who's in the tent and whether it's friend or foe, or if it's the necromancer, I guess.
It's just a tent?
Yeah, and you only see the top of it. It's kind of like one of those. I'd say a circus tent, but it's kind of like a cone-shaped tent, and you can see just the top of it sticking over the walls. Now, like I said, the walls have all been kind of like crumbled down, but there's enough debris in the area where it still kind of like obstructs the view of this courtyard of this little like outpost at one point.
All right, I guess Gary turns to his closet and gives it a little nudge with his foot, and he says, "All right, Scratch, go check it out, boy."
Scratch. All right, so you can see through his eyes, right, if you're using Find Familiar?
Yes, I think it takes an action. And I won't be able to see through my eyes at the same time, I think.
Yeah, you're kind of like in a trance sort of state.
Okay. We'll watch your body.
Yeah, Scratch.
While you're in a trance.
Scratch also shapeshifts into a centipede.
Ooh.
So that cool. Yes. And he has a 40-foot climb speed, so he can climb shit.
So it takes a little bit for him to get there. I mean, he's tiny. So you guys all sit there and kind of take a little break while you just watch Gabby as he's just kind of like looks like he's just gone unconscious. And eventually, Scratch makes his way over to the walls of this place, and instantly, Gab, you see what looks like these zombies that are just kind of like standing about in the courtyard as Scratch makes his way up on top of one of the walls and kind of scurries across to the open part of the courtyard. There looks like there's about a dozen or so zombies that are kind of like standing around. Most of them look like they're barely have any sort of direction in mind. If they're moving at all, they're just kind of moving around in small circles. In the center of this courtyard, you see this tent now. It's this bright red tent. Next to it is an old well, and amongst that, there's just a lot of debris of this kind of ruined tower.
I relay this to the party.
Kinda wish we had a cleric now. Undead.
I'm thinking I want to talk to this guy first before we somehow get into a fight with him. Anybody who pisses off the matron is probably a pretty bad guy, but is still the lesser evil.
Could you talk to him through the closet?
Sadly, no, I did not take that invocation.
Should we like write a letter? and let your familiar or my panther deliver it? I don't know.
Probably let's not risk Sephiroth's life. Scratch is pretty expendable.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about your potion of invisibility?
Oh, right. Well, would the zombies smell me or something? Does it block out smell? Or I don't know how sensitive they are.
So I don't think invisibility would like take away your smell or anything like that. Even if you're invisible and you have like if you're in full like armor and stuff, like you could still be heard. You know. Granted, like Therese yourself, you're pretty silent. You have like a +7 to stealth, so I don't think you have much to worry about it. But
you know what? Gabby has an invisibility spell now that he's leveled up. Maybe and Reyna could be our sniper, you know?
Alright.
Yeah. Or we could do the letter.
Yeah, I'm not inclined to risk walking into a bunch of
Zombies.
zombies.
Let's go for the letter.
Okay, sure. Let's have any parchment.
I like to think that I'm a good influence on you all. My cowardice. That's a good question.
so what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna send a letter.
Okay.
Does anybody have paper?
Yeah. Does anybody have parchment and a quill?
No, I do not have parchment and a quill. I did not know that was one of the things I would want to steal from the townmaster's office.
Just didn't come up.
No, I wasn't thinking about it.
I mean, I could stand like outside of the ruins and like yell for him to come out, but I guess he would know where we are.
I mean, it might work. Heck, I mean, the zombies, you know, they'd run out and they'd probably... We could just shoot them. As you do.
So the one thing also, as you kind of approach from the north, the wind is coming across this trail in like an eastern movement. So nothing's gonna hear you as easily walking up close to it. Therese knowing that this is like her favorite terrain and leading the way, you guys can feel like you probably have a pretty easy time like getting right up to the edge of the kind of the ruins without being spotted.
How high are these walls?
So the walls themselves are probably only about like 6 feet high.
All right.
But you could tell at one point that they were much higher, but most of them are kind of crumbled down to this. Like the second floor is kind of all crumbled down. The tower part of it, that still stands up about a good like 30 feet high.
I do have I got this fog cloud ability too. I don't know.
Problem with the
This is
fog
your-
cloud
Maybe that.
is the wind is blowing towards you guys. So
Yeah.
as soon as you cast it, it's just gonna blow away.
Right. Why did I take the spell?
We may be able to just take them out by sitting on the walls and shooting at them.
Hmm.
Do I know if zombies are good climbers? Does Gabby know this?
I don't know if anybody. Have you guys ever even seen zombies before? I don't know.
You're right. I've never seen a zombie before.
I don't think any of your backgrounds really have anything to do with the undead. So I would say
Yeah, I don't have
you're kind of
undead.
all this like as you get a little bit closer, you can smell the smell of like death and decay, kind of like on the breeze
Yes.
of all these rotting zombies.
All right. In a moment of chaotic inspiration, Gabby is going to say that zombies are not good climbers. I'm sure that zombies aren't good climbers. They can't climb walls. What if we just sit on the walls and
Shoot at
slowly
'em.
whittle them down?
Sure. Do you want to take the shot?
Why don't you seem convinced, Therese?
I'm being extra cautious.
Yeah, because what's on the chat?
All right. I am down to take the first shot, but we would have to stealth up the walls.
Oh. Should we stealth up the walls first?
There's a couple points of failure in this plan.
A couple?
We're over here? Cool.
What? Are we here?
Yeah, so go
We're
ahead.
north there.
Everybody can just roll stealth if you're going to like stealth up to the walls. You all actually can roll with advantage because you have the wind toward your face. You have most of the zombies are kind of like behind the walls where they're actually not patrolling outside the walls.
Wait,
And it's like afternoon, yeah, so you guys can all see clearly.
Okay. What could go wrong? All right. I have the scratch back on my shoulder now.
does Sephiroth have to roll?
Yeah, everybody's got to roll stealth.
Okay.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We do a majority thing, so as long as most of you guys have rolled stealthy enough at advantage,
Wait.
you should be good.
How do I make them roll stealth?
You just make dexterity, yeah. Oh, nice, even better.
Yeah, he has +5 stealth. He's crazy stealthy.
Oh yeah, so like you guys all easily enough kind of make your way up behind the old ruins and behind this massive tree that's here. This tree's a good 50 feet tall. None of the zombies notice you. As you kind of like peek your way into like over the ruins, you just see again what the centipede Scratch was saying. Like these zombies have their heads down. They're just kind of like, like stumbling around the grounds. They're not really on high alert or anything like that.
Ooh. What if one of us gets in the tree?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Mhm.
Climb a tree.
Yeah, go ahead and make an
And-
athletics or acrobatics check, whatever way you're gonna climb the tree.
Oh, I'm not rolling very good.
All right, so you managed to like climb up the tree, but like on your way up there, you snapped a bunch of branches. And
Oh, no.
Gabby, as you are kind of like peeking through the cracks, you see this one zombie kind of like put its head up and just start walking towards the wall where you guys were at.
All right, I make myself scars around the corner, and and then I minor illusion a wall to like cover up this hole.
Awesome. So Therese, you kind of look down at the zombie, and he just like stops, and he's like staring at the wall, and just puts his head back down, and he turns back around.
Should I? I mean, should we engage? Like, I can take him out.
Well, if we do try to do that, Gabby's gonna run back to this spot now, and he's gonna send Centipede scratch up on the wall.
Ready on your mark.
Whatever you'd like.
Okay. I'm gonna use my longbow and should I use Hunter's Mark? I guess I'll use Hunter's Mark. And then
Is there anyone in the tree yet?
Yeah, Therese,
no, it's just me
Therese
and
is up in
like,
the tree.
Cool.
and I'm going to shoot that zombie. So just marked.
That's awesome. Sephiroth is just on your shoulder. It's like a giant panther cat.
He climbed up the tree, no problem.
Okay.
Oh, the 19 to hit, yeah. So for 10 points of piercing damage total, and you hear as the arrow just hits the zombie, and it just stands there. It just takes an arrow.
Okay. All right.
But at that point, it doesn't seem too alerted, surprisingly.
What the heck? Okay.
Does anyone have like food? We have rations, right?
Very confused.
Oh wait, no. Never mind, that's not that attractive.
Yeah. Gabby's very confused, but he does blast it with Eldritch Power.
Nice. As soon as you just blast it right through your invisible hole in the wall here, it just hits the zombie, and it just slams it back against the wall. And as soon as that happened, you hear, and instantly a whole bunch of zombies start like coming around the corner, headed towards you guys.
What the fuck?
Rena's gonna climb the tree.
All right, make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay.
Nice. So you make it look easy. You just kind of like jump up to like a 5-foot branch and spring up there, and just like in 2 steps you're like halfway up the tree.
Good.
I like to think they're like a little totem pole with like Therese and Sephiroth, and then Rain on the top.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so now that these zombies start kind of like paying attention to what you guys are doing, they all start heading in your direction. The zombie that just got slammed back with the Eldritch Blast, I'm gonna see if he. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, you can't see that anyway. Never mind. Constitution saving throw. How much damage did he take? Oh, he took quite a bit.
Mine did only 5 though.
Oh, that's because the crit. That's why that's 7 down there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so that zombie does not get back up as you blasted him with the Eldritch Blast. So he's dead, deader.
Again.
He's dead again. But the other ones are all start heading for you guys. So let's roll for initiative. The zombies start like just shuffling their feet, and they're slowly making their way towards the wall. As Gabby, you're kind of like peeking around the wall with the first action. Yeah, go ahead. Whatever you want to do.
Well, I recognize that once again we are in the shit. So I blast the next one with Eldritch power. Wow.
Wow, he tried to.
I do have agonizing blast. I don't know why that's not being calculated.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You had your charisma modifier of the damage.
Oh, I miss anyway.
It deals on a hit, so yeah.
It's cool. I miss anyway. The ugly green blast misses him. And I say, damn it, Scratch.
It's your fault.
Like the closet.
Alright, are you going to move in closer, or are you going to stay back there on the wall?
I'm going to stay right here.
Alright.
I feel like this is strategic.
Okay. Okay, Raina, you're up in the tree, and you guys are kind of like essentially like bottlenecking these zombies.
Raina wants to know if Gabby's okay down there on the ground.
I'm okay. For now.
Okay.
Alright, she is going to use her longbow and shoot the closest one to her.
Alright. So technically you guys can't see this guy, that he's like in the tower, but...
Oh.
But yeah, you can see this guy who's making his way across the courtyard. Oh yeah. That arrow just like stuns right into its torso. And he keeps on trucking.
Can I climb further up the tree? How far am I?
You're halfway, so yeah, you could take another make another acrobatics check to see if you can get the rest of the way up the tree.
Okay.
All right, so you get just about to the top of the tree.
Okay. And I end my turn.
All right. All right, Therese, also in the tree with your cat.
Let's see. I'm gonna take a shot at that same. Oh wait, hunters. I'm gonna hunter's market. Why not? And then take a shot with my bow. Oh, only one. Great. Okay.
Oh, that's definitely gonna hit. So this one, he gets another one, another arrow stuck into his chest. He's still coming.
I'm not inclined to send Sephiroth in because still kind of traumatized by Samuel. So I'll just hold back on him.
Yeah, because he'll get a turn in. Wait, why do I have a? That's weird. I have Sephiroth and a panther.
Oh, really?
That's very image.
It's alright. I just deleted him. Oh yeah. So is that it for your turn, Therese?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Alright, so the zombies, they kind of all act as a horde now, and they kind of slowly make their way across the courtyard. Not sure how far they're going to really get, but let's see. Not real far. Far enough where you guys can see them.
Oh, there are a few of them, huh?
Yeah, so a whole bunch of zombies. Alright, so that brings up the Quasit. A little Scratch.
Wow. Oh, you know what? Oh no, but it's gonna die anyway. 1 sec. I mean, what can he do if he can't attack? He can. What does the help do?
So if he can, let's see. look up familiars. So I think he can like help you get advantage, give you advantage on like an attack or something. Like he can distract the zombie.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I tell Scratch to do a lap around the wall.
And he goes, start dancing up on top of the wall.
Yeah, he's dancing. Hey, look at me!
That's so creepy.
Alright, that's what he does.
Alright, I like it. Okay, so that brings up Sephiroth. So you're gonna have him just chill in the tree?
Yes, I'm gonna have him chill in the tree.
Alright. The other pack of zombies at the bottom of the screen, they start breaking their way through the rebel, but again, they're too far away to really make it to you guys. So we'll skip through them, and it brings up Reyna.
Okay.
Wait a minute, that
she's
doesn't
gonna
make any sense. Hold on.
No.
Oh, you know what? I never cleared out. I must not have cleared out the turns from last time. Cause there's an orc in here. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, now that brings us back to Gabby.
Wow. Alright. Okay, Gabby's gonna Eldritch Blast this boy right here. And he charges it up and let's rip.
Nice. So yeah, this blast of green energy just flies just parallel to the courtyard and hits the zombie. Doesn't really slow him down much, but
Loses a finger, right?
yeah, you see like little bits of like flesh just kind of like falling off of him.
Disgusting.
Alright, I'm actually going to stay right here.
Alright, so Reyna, you're up near the top of the tree.
Okay. Reyna is gonna shoot the same one that Gabby went for. With her longbow.
Steal his kill, I get it. Alright.
She's gonna roll a little better too.
Yeah, you just see your arrow go like fly right through his arm, and you just see his arm fly off.
Okay, that ends my turn.
All right, Therese, it's your turn as the zombies start getting closer and closer to the wall.
I'm gonna try to take out the one that I marked with my bow.
Damn. Yep. So 11 plus 2. That's gonna hit for 5. Yeah, you see this one like your arrow goes like right through its body, and you see it actually like as it comes through and it hits the side of the well across here. You guys are just like shredding through them, but they're just slowly making their way towards you.
Zombies.
Yeah, I just stay up in the tree.
Safest spot.
Yeah, why not?
Right, the zombie horde makes its way to the wall now.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so only one of them can probably reach Gabby, but Gabby, you're gonna get a +2 to your AC as you're kind of like partially behind covers. This thing's just like reaching around the wall, trying to slam at you.
Oh yeah, it feels good. I'm tank locked now.
He rolls an 8. These zombies are terrible. But see, I think they get one attack, so that's it for his turn. The other ones behind him, they're kind of trying to force him up into the wall, but they can't get at you. So that brings up the closet. Scratch is dancing on the wall.
That's what he does. Oh, did I not get advantage? advantage on my last? Oh, it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. You had like a 23 and a 24. Or something.
It's true. He jumps across to the other side, and he does like a cartwheel.
Okay.
I guess he tries to lead some of them into this corner over here, but he's on the wall.
All right. I like that. That's cool. All right. So that brings up Sephiroth.
Okay, I think I'll let him loose, and he's gonna go for the zombie here. It's gonna try to bite it.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah, there's just enough as Sephiroth just like runs in there and just like pounces on this thing, and just like you see it like rip right through its throat. And then it took 8 points of piercing damage, so he's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. 13, so that's enough. So he, even though he's like down on the ground, it starts like squirming back up, and it stands back up as Sephiroth is in melee combat with it. So he looks pretty messed up, but it's not dead.
Oh.
Zombies.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so that brings up those zombies, the southern pack of zombies. They start making their way towards the tree.
Oh jeez. Oh, that I can't climb.
They can jump really high, though.
Gabby's just trying to be
high.
He's just standing there.
These zombies can jump, let me tell you.
Oh no.
So the only zombie that's like in range of doing anything, he tries to attack Sephiroth with a natural 1. Oh, wow. All right, so zombies do nothing. All right, Gabby, it's your turn as the horde starts like filling into the walls now.
God, this continual survival movie.
And the sound of the zombie starts getting louder and louder. You start hearing all of them now kind of moaning.
I cast Armor of Agathis on myself. I'm not gonna let any of you die. And me neither. So, he gains 10 temporary hit points, and anytime someone actually hits him, they take 10 cold damage.
Alright, cool.
Because second level.
Second level.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so that's your action.
And I will... Oh, boy. I still want to stay here, though.
It's the Warlock tank.
Yeah.
Alright,
Rena.
Okay. Reina's gonna shoot at the one right across from her. Their longbow.
This guy over here on the other side of the wall.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, you put an arrow right into that one's forehead. And it goes down for a second, and it like stumbles back up. It's he didn't quite get his brain, I guess, but he looks really jacked now.
Okay. That's my turn. I'm done.
Alright, Therese. Same thing up in the tree.
Yep, still in the tree, and I'm gonna try to shoot the one that's closest to the tree right now.
Oh, the one on the outside down here.
Right. Oh wait, should I don't feel like switching the hunter's milk. Go for it.
For 9, yeah. So you plug him right in the knee. He's not going to be jumping as high now.
Okay, good.
Nice. What are these jumping zombies?
So, wait. I'm looking at my. It says I have, since I have archery fighting style, I get 2 bonus attack, +2 bonus to my attack rolls. Is it being calculated right now?
Yeah, so you're getting that +2. So you roll the 16
Oh,
and then
okay.
added the extra 2.
Okay.
So you're just sniping things left and right. Same as Reyna. She has the archery fighting style.
Yeah, both you guys. Bunch of snipers.
Yeah.
All right, I'm assuming you're going to stay
stay
there
for
in
now.
your defensive
Yeah.
position. So
Yep.
that brings up the zombies. They start like bum rushing the wall, and 2 of them attack Gabby.
Oh no!
What could go wrong?
The first one rolls a 19 to hit. The second one rolls a 22.
Oh, Jesus. Alrighty.
All right, so you're gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. That's it from the 2 attacks. But they
But
are
they are
also
also-
take 10 points of cold damage.
Each. Mm.
Yeah. So the one of them, he 10 points. Huh? He makes a Constitution saving throw.
Effectively 15 damage.
Yeah, and he doesn't pass his save. So this one, he goes down. The one that was hunter's marked, and he stays down. The second one, it's enough damage to possibly kill him. Let's see if he gets back up. And he doesn't. These zombies are
rolling.
Nice.
Tank lock.
So the other zombies in the horde, they start climbing over their allies here. Get them out of the way. Zombies. This one's going after a Scratch. He can't quite reach them. The wall, though.
Blows him a raspberry.
All right, the last 2 that try to reach in at you, Gabby, with a 9, and the first one misses, but the second one he manages to reach in with a critical hit
Oh, shit.
for 7 points of bludgeoning. But they're both gonna take some damage. Actually, do they? They take damage.
They take damage if they hit me. Not if they try to hit me.
Okay,
Only
yeah.
if they
Okay, yeah.
So the one, he definitely takes the 10 damage.
And now I lose it because I lost the temp HP.
Ooh. That's right.
Okay.
It's still full. Ish.
Okay, Gabby's scared now.
Okay, so that is it for the northern zombies. So that brings up Scratch.
God damn it, Scratch. So useless. Alright, well. Okay, I guess he keeps going. He runs. He keeps running along the wall, and he sort of stops over here on this corner here. And he's gonna start shouting at the other zombies and try to get their attention too.
Okay.
Something about, you ugly bastards. Okay.
So that brings up Sephiroth fighting the zombie down in the south.
Sephiroth's going to try to take a swipe. The zombie.
Oh yeah, so he takes that zombie out.
Nice.
This time, he stays down.
And then he's going to move up here. Start. He's gonna go for the other zombies up here next. And I think that's it.
All right. That brings up the other zombies, the southern zombies. 2 of them, they start reaching over towards Scratch. And they're just out of his range, but they're reaching up, trying to grab at him. As these other zombies start making their way to the tree, and they're reaching up, trying to reach up the tree at Reyna, but They're zombies. This one is gonna attack Sephiroth. With a 20 to hit, so Sephiroth's gonna take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as he kind of like runs up through there. He doesn't see this one zombie just kind of take a bite into his back.
Oh no.
And that, I think, is it for the zombies. So, when that happens, as the sound of the zombies grows louder and louder, and Sephiroth screeches out, all of a sudden you guys see emerging from the tent is this figure. He has a robe on. He's a bald-headed man, human male. He has a big black tattoo on his forehead, and he like whips open the door to the canvas door of the tent, and he walks out, and he's like, "What is the meaning of this?" And as he does that, you see him like raise his hands to the sky, and all the zombies just stop reaching for you guys, and they put their hands to their sides.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, hey, Hurdish.
Who are you? Why do you disturb me in my work?
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. We couldn't find a way to you through all these zombies, and we wanted to talk to you real polite like, but your watchdogs are just a little trigger happy, so we're sorry about all the commotion. Hope we can still talk.
Well, what brings you here to these ruins? It is not to see me. I've never met you in my life.
I forget why the heck we're here.
So do I, honestly.
So out of game, yeah, you guys were sent here by Darren just to clear out these undead that were scaring the miners away from this area.
So, Darren sent us from Phandelver, and he's just a little worried about his mining operation. He says you're undead or scaring the miners away, so he can't work.
I know not of this Darren. I am not bothering anybody. Leave me to my exploration.
Exploration? I guess you can't just move?
This is my ruins. I am exploring this. It is my right.
Okay, I guess you do have the most zombies.
I suggest you and your band leave now, or I shall unleash my fury upon you.
Wait, do you need some help?
Oh? Help?
Yeah, for a small commission, we're a band of adventurers. We could be useful.
Make a persuasion check.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Gabby's persuasive.
Gabby's pretty persuasive. Oh, well, perhaps I could use some help. I'm searching these ruins for artifacts. What do you know of archaeology?
I'm deciding whether I'd lie to him right now. Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I'm a fast learner. Anything that you need me to keep an eye out for, I'll make sure to do exactly as you say, Mr. Cost.
How do you know my name? Who sent you?
Like I said, Darren from the town. He's just a little worried about the undead in this area breaking up his mining operation.
I didn't realize I was stirring up so much trouble. That was not my intent. I am a reasonable man.
Well, I'm so happy about that.
However, I do not believe that you may help me in my quest. Move along. Let me finish my work here, and I will be gone by morning.
Alright, sounds good to me. Oh, just one thing. I really, really want to know, Mr. Cost. How did you piss off the matron?
What do you know of the matron?
Oh man, she used to be my employer. Used to. I ate her guts. She's a real bitch.
Yes, I may have borrowed something from her and not have returned it. This is probably why she's not very happy with me. But I do not plan on ever seeing her again, anyhow.
That's reasonable, Mr. Cost. You know, I wish I could say the same thing, but I haven't achieved what you have. After maybe I borrow something from the matron, and we'll part ways. But I still owe her.
Oh, so you were indebted to her.
Well, it's kind of a love-hate kind of debt. If I could do anything I could to get out of it.
Well, once you are in the clutches of the matron, there is no escape unless you do the task that none have been able to do before and end her life, that miserable hag.
Oh, it's this in my dreams, which she doesn't let me have because she appears in my nightmares. Is there any help that you could provide towards that end, sir?
I am plagued by these nightmares as well. Her reach is far and powerful.
Well, I guess I'll have to live with it then. Good luck, Mr. Cost. Well, I guess we won't be bothering you again.
Listen, what was your name, gentlemen?
I'm Gabby. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Gabby.
Yeah, these are my friends, Therese and Raina.
I
You can see a bunch of snipers in the trees.
Come down here, and perhaps I will share some information with you about the matron.
Ah, sweet. And he pokes the zombies as he walks into the courtyard.
As you kind of walk through them, a couple of them they kind of snap at you, and Koss is just stand down, my children.
Damn. Strong patron vibes here. Damn.
But as you approach Koss, he kind of motions for you to follow him into his tent. And at that point, the zombies kind of form a little wall behind you guys, making sure that the panther and the other adventurers don't follow.
Can I do a perception check on whether or not he's whether or not this is a trap or something?
You can make an insight check to see,
Okay.
what you feel about the situation, maybe.
Sure. Ugh. Nah.
You're Gabby's got this.
Huh.
Good luck, Gabby.
Yeah. And Sapphire has a keen smell. I don't know. Can he smell if anything's off?
He's smelling a lot of zombies.
Ugh. Okay. Hey, good luck, Gabby.
I guess I go for it.
Okay, so him and Kost, he holds the door open to the tent as he brings you into this tent. As you kind of look around, you see all sorts of implements of his archaeology attempts that he's making. You see shovels and crates where he's been digging artifacts out of the ground, Gabby. As you kind of look in some of these boxes, and they're half broken medallions and things that were kind of remnants of the old Netheril Empire that this was kind of like a site of the Empire hundreds of years ago, and you kind of look around and honestly, like a lot of it looks like just junk, but you kind of get the feeling that Kost is looking for something. But as he brings you in, he says, "Please sit down, have a drink," and he pulls out a glass and he starts pouring some wine for you, and he hands you the cup, and he sits at the other side of this small table.
All right, I look him in the eye and I down the wine, and then I say, "So, what advice can you offer me, if I may be so bold?"
Advice. I have an item that
Oh, even better.
I could possibly give to you, knowing that you share the same hatred to the matron that I have. Perhaps we could work together and work out some sort of deal. You see, I'm looking for a spell book. And as I believed it was in this area, I've been searching here for weeks and I've not found anything of value. But years ago, I knew the matron mother. She also did the task of looking for artifacts from the Netherreal Empire. Now, I believe she may have the spell book that I'm looking for.
Okay, that's gonna be a rough find. What can we do for you?
So, if you find the spell book from a powerful wizard known as Eram, I shall give you this. And he kind of reaches into his robes and he pulls out this looking thing that looks like a gem, and it's probably about the size, a little bit bigger than a golf ball, and it's completely clear, and it has like a little kind of a handle to the side of it. It's kind of like a not say glass, but like a quartz handle. And it's almost like a kind of like a monocle at some point. He goes, this will help you see her. This will help you see in darkness, and see the things that the normal eye would not be able to see. And I trust this may help you in your journey. And he hands it over to you, and it is called a Gem of Seeing.
Well, thank you. I think I'd look pretty spiff with this on. That sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Now, as we join forces, if you find this book, I will be forever grateful, and I will do as I can to aid you in any sort of way that I can in teaching you the arts of necromancy. Whatever it is you may ask, but together perhaps we could stand against this foul creature.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. There is. So, first of all, where could we find this Eram and try to get his spellbook?
Eram has been dead for centuries. However, I believe that the matron has his spellbook, and this is a power that she should not be allowed to have.
Okay, so we'd have to go and get the spellbook from the matron first. Oh boy.
And just seeing as how she trusts you, you may be able to infiltrate her lair.
Yes, it's possible. It's possible. All right, Mr. Cost. There is one last thing I want to ask you.
Yes.
We picked up an object recently, and I telepathically tell Scratch to go and ask Therese for the magic object, and it's up to her whether she believes Scratch or not. It's like, Master sent me for the magic object.
It's
and
not
I
creepy
tell
at all.
yeah, and I told
Jeez.
Costa, I asked Costa if he could maybe identify this object for us.
Okay, I hand it over.
Alrighty. Scratch licks
The
it.
panther's watching you.
Scratch licks it for sure. And then he starts running back to the tent. Alright, Eddie. Eddie gives Gabby the object. And Gabby's like, Mr. Cost, could you possibly help me identify this object?
I have seen these before. This is a common magical rune. And as he sits there and he holds it in his hand, and he just see him kind of focus intently on it. And he says, this object will allow the summoning of a creature of any sorts. Land, sea, air, anything that your mind has seen before. You can conjure it up, much like you're familiar here. And he pets Scratch on the head.
Cool. Scratch just like bounces. Alright, really? Anything? Like, is there a size limit? You know, I've seen an ogre before.
This particular stone is not very powerful. It has to be a smaller creature. Probably the size of a horse or smaller.
Alright, thank you so much for taking your time to help us out.
Remember, find the Book of Eram.
Okay, Mr. Costa, you know, I'll try my best, and if I succeed, you'll be the first to know.
I have many valuable items, and you kind of look around, and he has like a whole bunch of junk in boxes.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
This may all be yours.
God damn it. I'm trying to find some way to steal this fucking monocle so bad, but I can't think of anything, so...
Yeah, he just gives it. He gives it to you.
Oh, sweet.
Use this. Infiltrate the lair of the mother matron and retrieve the book, and I will offer you other possessions that I have, not only here, but in a safe place.
Oh, must be a good book. Alright, I'll get in contact if it goes down well. And I clutch the monocle, and I'm thinking she's gonna be so distracted by how good I look with this on. She won't even notice. Alright, and I make to leave. Nothing happens?
Nothing happens. He lets you take it. You just see him get up, and he follows you out the tent, and he says something to the zombies in some sort of like infernal language that you guys probably don't understand, and the zombies all just start like slowly like making their way back towards him. And he just says out, safe travels.
Thank you. Good luck to you too, Mr. Cost. Well, shit.
Welcome back.
I'm alive. And I got a monocle. I put the monocle on.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. It's almost worth it.
Did you steal anything?
No, I did not. Does this count as stealing? And I point at the monocle. It's like a success, right? No, if we ever run into the matron, then we have to fight her. And I just like look over my shoulder and whisper to them, I was gonna do that anyway. Free stuff. All right. What do you think, team?
Are you gonna give back the stone?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the stone. I try to wipe off Scratch's like spit on the stone and give it back.
Uh,
and and I tell her that Koss said that the stone can summon a creature that you've seen before.
oh,
As long as it's smaller than about a horse.
probably explains how this panther appeared then.
Maybe.
Alright, I'll take it.
Okay. Well.
That's
Whoa!
the zombie moving around.
It just shifted.
He was one of the jumping ones.
Koss, can I see
where
his
we
zombie?
go next?
I've never seen that before. Well, I guess we could head back to town and get our orc reward.
Okay.
Payday sounds pretty good after what we've been through.
All right,
Yeah.
so you guys gonna head off back to Phandelver.
Yep.
Yeah, so the trip back probably takes a good day or 2 days by the time you get back to Phandelver. When you reach the town, it's business as usual in the town. You see people kind of like moving out all around. It seems like a pretty nice day. Everybody's chipper, and you kind of make your way into the center of town. Where exactly are you headed?
Townmaster's Hall for the reward.
Oh, town masters or eater mats.
For the orc, because we killed the orcs. That was a bounty, I think.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And
Yeah, so you make your way down to the Townmaster's Hall, where the Townmaster and Sildar have their office. And as you kind of enter the Townmaster Hall, it's pretty quiet, but you see Harbin Wester, the Townmaster. He's like got his head slumped down. He's taking a nap on his desk.
Okay, I look around his room, try to spot anything.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Please. Oh, this is what's holding me back.
Yeah, you're looking around, but you don't see much of anything of value. You know, he has like
No.
his usual scrolls and his parchment on his desk, but
I pocket a pen and some paper.
that's probably a good idea. All right, so yeah, he's over there snoring away. So you easily enough just grab a couple sheets of parchment and his quill and stick it in your bag.
I guess I clear my throat loudly.
Who's there? Oh, it's you again.
So we're here to claim our bounty prize. Taking care of the orc problem for you. I guess I
Do I believe that? What proof do you have that you killed Brugor, Axebiter, and his orc warband?
I took out his necklace and I showed it to Mr. This is his necklace. I don't know. This hopefully you recognize.
So he looks at it, then he looks over, like hanging on the wall next to him. There's like a big bounty board, and there's a wanted sign for him, and he's wearing the drawing is Brugor wearing that same necklace, and he's like, "Oh, well, I'll be damned. Nice job." And he goes over and he rips the bounty poster off, the wanted poster off, and he reaches into his desk and he pulls out the coin purse, and he kind of like feels the weight of it, and he goes like, oh, and he starts going through the coin purse. He takes about half of it out and he puts it up on the desk for you. He goes, 100 gold, just as the reward said. It's all yours.
All right. I make the closet go invisible. I send the closet to intercept the coin pouch on the way back into the drawer. Is that even possible?
Well, so as soon as he does it, the drawer's closed, but you could definitely send him towards the drawer as being invisible, and you can try to have him make a stealth check to see if he can open the drawer.
Well, shit. Yeah, I guess I do it.
It's up to you.
Oh boy. You know what? This doesn't need to happen now. It does not. So I start making this telepathic plan with Scratch, and then I'm like, we already have some reward money, and Scratch looks so disappointed in me, but we don't go through with it.
So at that point, Harbin looks at you guys. So is that it? Is that you're gonna just clean up the town? You got rid of the orcs? What about the goblins? Did you take care of the goblins too?
Oh yeah, we totally did that.
All of them? Did you take out that big bugbear that I've heard is up in that cave?
Oh. Oh.
Well, if you bring me his hat, I'll give you another 100 gold.
Ooh.
Well, it's a possibility. You know, we'll think about that one.
Well, we are stronger now, so.
It's true. But I'm also a little worried about Gundren still.
Yeah.
Although they might give us more information about Gundren, so there is that.
Hmm.
So at that point, you start talking about Gundren, and you look over, and you see that Sildar is coming in the door, and he's like, "Huh, oh, my friends, it's good to see you once again. Just the people I was looking for. I have the map right here. Look," and he hands you guys the map to Cragmaw Castle. I did a little research, and I know exactly where they're holding Gundren.
Oh.
So you can look at this world map here.
Cool.
So he points out Cragmaw Castle. It's just north of the Cragmaw hideout in the Neverwinter Forest.
Oh.
If you're feeling strong enough, perhaps paying a visit to the castle would be a very prudent idea.
I look at my party.
Well, are we assuming Cora's not in the party anymore?
Yeah, we're gonna assume she's still there.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm up for it, especially since forests are the thing
Yeah.
that have advantage.
Can we? I'm so down for that. Can we take a rest in town and maybe spend our gold?
Yeah.
Sildar says, You are more than welcome to spend the night in town, regroup. I might add, stopping by the Lion Shield Coster for more supplies could be a good idea. I still have not found my armor and my sword, so please be on the lookout. My only guess is it was taken to Cragmaw Castle along with our friend Gundren.
Alright, we'll try to return your armor and your sword, and hopefully you'll be able to help us when we try to rescue Gundren.
Yes, my services are always at your disposal, my friends.
You're alright, Sildar.
Thanks, Mr. Gabby.
Mister, I could get used to this. And he adjusts his monocle.
So good.
Alright, I want to take a short break. Actually, both in game and also, I would like a just just a couple minutes, like 5 minute, 10 minute break.
Sure.
That's cool with you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Get some water and stuff. All right, be right back.
All right, cool. All right, so yeah, you guys, you probably long rested on your way back. Normally in a game, we would probably have you guys like spend the night someplace and like have watch, but again, this is kind of a quick campaign. So, but yeah, you guys can go ahead and take a long rest. Make sure you get all your spell slots back and all your hit points refilled.
Nice.
But if you want to go shopping, that would probably be the time to go shopping.
Here, let's go shopping.
Yes, I want to go shopping. Can I find stuff out about the red brands through my criminal contact?
Oh, yeah, I like that. So that would be a good thing to do with Cora.
It would be.
So how about we'll revisit that, just because I think it'd be more
For sure.
a fun in-game moment.
Oh yeah, I'm down. All right, let's go shopping.
Or in Gabby's case, 5-finger discount.
Oh man, I actually have money this time, so
Yeah, but are you really gonna spend it?
it depends. She tries to fleece me again. We'll see what happens.
So there was also the other place in town was Barthen's Provisions, the guy that sold like adventuring gear, in case you guys needed like the random things besides weapons and armor.
Scrolls and pens.
Scrolls and pens, rope.
Yeah, those now.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I guess let's check out the weapons and all first.
All right, so yeah, you guys head your way down to the Lion Shield coster, and as you enter, there's a man and a woman that are already like in there. They're kind of like shopping with the shop owner, and it looks like they're trying on some sort of like fitting of like a leather armor. But yeah, you guys have like a minute to kind of like browse around the shop. Anything you guys in particular are looking for?
I was thinking, should I upgrade to medium armor, or is that gonna screw up my stealth?
It depends. Let's see. You could get some scale mail, which I don't know if that would give you disadvantage or not. Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh. Oh. Okay, never
what
mind.
you could get is some studded leather armor.
Okay. Is that like light or medium?
Yep, that's light armor, but it will give you 12 plus your dex. So let's see. Let's look at your character sheet. Where are you?
15. That's
Yeah, so you're a 15. So you'd have a 14 AC instead of a 13.
13.
So it would go up one,
Mm.
but one is better than zero.
One's pretty good.
Okay, I mean, how much? Oh, we haven't started. I guess I'll just go take a. Yeah, so how much would that be?
Okay. Linene, I think her name was Linene, or Linen Greywind, the shop owner. She's like, she's busy dealing with the people, and you see them like fitting up for some leather armor. This guy, he doesn't look like an adventurer of any sorts, and his wife, and you guys are kind of standing there and kind of like browsing the selection, and you kind of like overhear their conversation, and you hear the wife saying, well, like, I'd really feel better that you have this, because with all these attacks from the red brands and these bandits around town, like. Bill, this would make me sleep better at night, knowing that you got a little bit of protection. And the man, he's like, Yeah, I know, Martha. I know this is all the money we have, so this is going to be a little bit of a stretch for the next month. But if it makes you sleep better at night, dear, this is what we'll have to do. And he asked the shop owner how much the leather armor is, and she for a second there, it almost like she feels kind of bad, but she oh my god, I'm trying to find studded leather armor. Sorry, she looks at him anyway, and she's like, "Well, I can't really give a discount at price or anything. So, but what I can do is I can give you this." And she writes something on a piece of paper and hands it over to the guy, and the lady, she kind of looks happy for a second, and they're like, "Well, I mean, we could probably settle for that." And so you see them exchange like 10 gold, and then the man and the woman, they turn around, walk out, and as they walk by you guys, they just kind of nod and, "Oh, have a good day," and they walk out the door. So at that point, Lennon looks over. "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. What, you guys again? I remember you. What can I do you for?"
I guess I'm interested in your studded leather armor.
Yeah,
Just wondering how much that's going for now.
well, we have a couple sets. Are you looking for the a certain color or?
I guess like something that'll help me blend in with the forest, so maybe like green or brown, I guess.
We have this dark brown with a little bit of this striping in here. It almost looks like bark, tree bark. This is on sale today for 40 gold.
Oh. I can't help but overhear that the last customer got his for 10.
Oh, well, I did give him 10, but that was regular leather armor. This is a little bit more reinforced, a little bit better for battle. Oh, Bill and Martha, they don't have a whole lot of money, and I decided that I'd cut them a little bit of a break. They offered me something I knew that they have. They had I asked for a trade, but if there's something that you have to trade, perhaps I could give you a little bit better of a discount. What do you have of interest?
Hmm. Let's see. Well, I have a Brooker's necklace from we just took out the I forgot his full name. We just took out Brooker Axbiter. He's a powerful orc war chief, and we claimed his necklace, and I don't know. Do you think it would be worth of any value?
And she kind of looks at it, and there's like still blood on the necklace. I don't really know what I'd be able to do with this. Do you have anything else of value?
I have a trophy from another animal that I killed.
Oh,
I don't know. It's like randomly in my list, but I don't even know what the heck it is.
so she's like, what is it? I'm kind of interested. I'd like to spruce this place up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, it's I guess it's it's an elk's head, I guess.
Wow, you just carry that around in your bag?
No. Maybe not.
That does look interesting, though. I think that would look good right over here above the main counter. What do you think? Hey, I'm watching you, and she kind of like looks over at Gabby.
Gabby holds his hand up, but the scratch is still looking at whatever it is.
She's like, "What the fuck is that thing?"
It turns invisible.
So at this point, she looks over at you, Teresa. She's like, oh, no offense, but I kind of just want you people out of here. So how about you give me that elk head? I can give you this armor for the studded leather for 30 gold.
Okay, deal.
All right, and she kind of like reaches down and she pulls the studded leather off the rack and hands it over to you, and it looks it's in pretty good shape.
Awesome.
Nice.
I swap out my armor for that, or I add it onto my armor. I don't know. Whatever. I put it on. So I guess that increases my armor class. One.
Yep. So it would be 14. That's it.
Awesome.
There you go. I'm just gonna do that for you. Cool.
Okay. I guess we have to leave.
And she looks around. Does anybody else want anything?
Actually, I'm looking for.
Speak up. What are you looking for? I don't have all
A
day here.
dagger.
I have to hang this elk head up on my wall now.
Do you have any daggers or throwing knives?
Ooh, we do have lots of those. So she points down to the counter that you guys noticed before. They used to have some health potions in there, but there's about 4 or 5 of these daggers. They're kind of various lengths, but each of them are probably all less than like 9 inches long. They look more like short daggers, or like you said, they'd be like throwing knives. So, which would you like? They're 2 gold apiece.
How many were there?
Let's actually make a roll for this. We'll see how many she has in her inventory. She has 2. Buy them both. You can throw them.
Oh.
We also have short swords.
Is she disconnected?
Maybe just a bad connection.
Can you hear us, Raina?
You okay, fam? Oh no. Come back.
We'll come back to her. So she looks over at Gabby again, and she's like, "Now, is there anything that you need, sir, with your creepy little guy that disappeared?"
No, I'm good. Thank you very much.
Now, I do have to say, last time you guys were here, I had 2 health potions in this cabinet.
I look around at the party, and I'm like, I had nothing to do with it. I was a tall halfling at that time.
And she's like, "What happened to that tall halfling that was with you?"
Don't know. Never met him.
She's like, all right, well, I have work to do. And she picks up the elk head, and she's like kind of like holding it up in the air, like kind of like sizing up where it would go. And she's like, I think it'll look nice here.
Yeah.
Oh no, Raina.
Mm-hmm. She has to restart.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if it's like her entire computer or what.
Alright, I guess we can just keep shopping. Let's go check out the other place.
Yeah,
Okay.
make your way to the other side of town to I think that's the only other place you could really buy any stuff here. But yeah, Barthen's Provisions. I think he was human. Yeah, you guys have been here before. This is where Elmar Barthen, he He's a human guy. He's a simple looking guy. He's got little glasses and he's kind of short, stout. He's got overalls on. And as you enter the room, he's like, I remember you guys. You come back. Did you ever find our friend Gundren?
Well, we're working on it. Barthen? We're working on it, Barthen.
Well,
Yeah, well, hopefully, after, if there's anything you can give us to help, we might be setting out right after this.
well, I mean, perhaps I could help. I mean, give you some good deals and some stuff. We just got a whole shipment in of oil and lanterns. If that's something that you might need. Oh, I got these here, and he pulls down a bag of caltrops. These could come in handy.
Yeah. You know what, Barthen? I'll take the lantern and the caltrops. Actually, hold the lantern. Still got 9 torches. They're heavy. Take your caltrops, though.
Oh yeah, these would be excellent. How about anything else I can throw in here? What are you guys looking for? How about do you have rope?
We do indeed have some rope.
Do you need a healer's kit? That's something that every adventuring group could use.
Oh, possibly. How much would a healer's kit be?
5 gold, but maybe we could work out some sort of deal since you guys are friends of Gundren.
Well, I'd be willing to pay 5 gold for a healer's kit. You can't put a price on a friend's life, isn't that right?
Well, that's very well said.
Yeah, okay. So I'll take the healer's kit. And how much are those caltrops there? I'll take those too.
Oh, you can have those. I'll throw those in for free.
Oh, thanks so much, Barthen.
Yeah. Anything else, you guys? How about a crowbar? Crowbar's always a good thing that adventurers like yourself need.
For some reason, I have 2.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like you're well prepared then.
Yeah, it's not because I'm a criminal or nothing.
I might need to restock on arrows. I don't know. I wasn't sure if I should have been counting, but
I mean, probably, but I'm not gonna really care about it.
You don't care?
No, in a longer game, I'd probably break your chops about it. But
okay.
this game is pretty loosey goosey, so it's more just for fun.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
We can say you bought them though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys. She threw some in when you guys were down at the Lion Shield Coster. Anyway, you did a little shopping.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to think if there's
anything else. Scratch appears and he just has a bunch of arrows.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have any health potions or anything like that. Those are kind of hard to come by out here in Phandelver, out here in the frontier. But
what about traps? Do you have any traps?
oh, we do have hunting traps. Yeah, these are those sort of bear claw or bear traps that you guys might be able to use.
Okay. I mean, I only have one. How much are you selling for?
There's not a lot of hunters around here, so I can give you 2 of these for 5 gold.
Okay, I'll take them.
She's back.
Yep, sorry.
We're happy to have you.
So last Rena, I knew that you were buying daggers, right? Did you buy the 2 daggers, or?
Let me get. How much were they?
So these guys also bought a healer's kit. What else did you guys get? Some hunting traps.
Traps.
I got some caltrops.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do I add the daggers?
So in your character sheet on the inventory, Actually, let me see. I can do it for you.
Okay.
Just because you gotta make an attack and stuff. But yeah. So did you want to buy any other weapons? Random.
No, that.
Okay.
No, that was it.
I don't think I need anything else.
Okay. Cool. What's the
Good.
damage? Those are 1d4, I think, right? 1d4.
Yeah, I think so. Gian, should we go talk to Eatermath? He gave us some
Yeah.
advice about the orcs. I think.
Yeah, we should follow up about the necromancer situation, I guess.
Well, I was always kind of planning to work with the necromancer. You know what? We can go to him. We can say we killed the necromancer and we took his monocle.
Well, he said he's gonna leave.
If
Right.
Raina's okay with lying to her dad's friend.
Not really.
Okay. Just an idea. Sorry, Raina.
No, because if there's any other problems that happen to happen, because we don't know if he's actually going to leave or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah. So, yeah, if we don't need to see Eatermath, then we could head to Cragmaw Hideout to settle the score with...
Yeah, you guys
Well,
can
you
go
guys could-
rescue Gundren, who's at the Cragmaw Castle, or what was? I think that's the only quest you have, huh?
Yeah, because the other one was with Cora, right?
Yeah.
Well, one thing... So we could either go straight to Cragmaw Castle, or... We could clear out Cragmaw Hideout. Get Sildar's armor. Get the reward for that.
Sure.
I'd be so down to go straight to Cragmaw Castle, though, if that's what you all wanted to do.
I don't mind going back to the hideout.
Alright. Set up the hideout?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys gather your stuff. You gather your gear. It's still early enough in the day, so the trip to the hideout is probably going to take you a little bit. It's going to take you most of the day to get there, and probably into the night, early evening. But as you start leaving the town, you make your way just to the exit or entrance of town, and as you kind of like walk down the middle of the street, kind of feeling good, feeling pumped, ready to go to do this adventure, you see just ahead of you 4 of these armed ruffians kind of waiting for you. All of them they're humans. They're wearing these grimy red cloaks. Their hands on their weapons as they watch you. And one of the ruffians spits on the ground and he says, "Time for you to move on, strangers. Give us your stuff and be on your way." And they appear to be red brands. But actually, you know what? This is where we'll just leave it tonight.